What is going on YouTube? And welcome back to JoJo Speaks, another night of hot topics and social commentary. Thank y'all so much for joining me this evening. I love y'all for watching. I love y'all for liking, commenting, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. There would be no JoJo Speaks without you, the viewers. So thank you so much. Why do I feel like my ponytail is lopsided, honey? Anyways, a couple things I want you guys to do before we get started. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Press that big red subscribe button. It is free and easy to do. So feel free to press it. It takes less than a second to mash that thing. So go on ahead and mash it, y'all. Also, be sure to press the thumbs up button on this video. Get us in the algorithm a little bit. Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on the topics that we're discussing on tonight. Make sure you press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Last but not least, be sure to share JoJo Speaks with all your friends, family, and loved ones. Let everybody in the world know that JoJo Speaks is out here in these YouTube streets. I'm the only one on screen right now because Jennifer is trying to get her computer all together. Mike is currently on his cruise. So he is out there dipping and doing it. There goes Jennifer with the bug eyes. I don't know what that look was for. Jennifer, if you speak, I can tell you if I can hear you or not. Okay, I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. So we'll go ahead and get this started. And so for those of you who do not know, the famed rapper Blueface, he was arrested a couple of months ago in Las Vegas for attempting to take someone's life. He had been locked up for a little while, so I'm assuming either his bail was revoked because I'm sure he would have had plenty of money to be able to pay for his bail. But he was sentenced earlier today. His father, who had been making videos about him since his arrest, has been, asking his fans for prayers and, to support them while he's going through this thing. Apparently, during his sentencing earlier today, I believe it was, he was able to take accountability. I think it was his mother who made a video as well. He was taking accountability for his actions. That's one thing about these rappers that I don't understand. Like, once you get to a certain point, you got to leave that street-ish in the rear view. You got to leave that in the background because the police don't care that you're famous. They will still put them handcuffs on your hands. Make sure you make it like you were praying, honey. Okay, Jennifer, go ahead and try your audio again. Oh, okay, yeah. Anyways. Oh Lord, I need to put my phone on silent. Anyways, today was his sentencing, and he was sentenced to 4 years in prison for attempting to take someone's life. So that's another one of our rappers that is locked up. I would hope I'm not locked up. They won't let him out. Yes. So I hope that he's able to get through this. He clearly has great support behind him. So that's always a good thing because there's nothing worse than being locked up in prison and having no one to come home to when you get out. So I'm so glad that he at least has that support so that he'll be able to make it through this 4-year sentence. But yeah, hopefully everything will work out just great for him. Just an announcement to everyone, but especially these rappers out here. When you get to a certain status, even before you get to a certain status, leave the life of crime in behind. Don't do the crime no more because they will catch you. You will get caught and you will get locked up. You'll be in the hooskow, okay? And no one wants to be in the hooskow. I got quite a few Trump stories to tell you guys about. So earlier this week, Trump was scheduled to have an interview with Elon Musk, the CEO, owner, president, whatever he is of Twitter, and also maybe the creator, if I'm not mistaken, of Tesla. I'm not sure if he created it or if he's the CEO or whatever the case may be, but he's the head honcho in charge, the HBIC in charge of Tesla. Anyways, whatever he is, they were supposed to have an interview that was scheduled to premiere, I believe, on Twitter itself. And Elon Musk said that there was a cyber attack on X that caused them not to be able to start on time. I'm not exactly sure how late they were, but they were clearly not able to do their thing when they wanted to do their thing. Anyways, in that particular interview, of course, what we get with any time that Trump opens his mouth, there was nothing but lies coming out of his mouth. He had nothing of any merit to say, and also a lot of the people in his camp have been encouraging him to focus on policy, to focus on the things that Americans care about as far as his talking points are concerned, and don't worry so much about giving digs to Kamala Harris and undermining her intelligence, undermining her willingness and ability to be able to do the job of president of the United States. But he clearly said, no, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. No, thank you. It ain't happening. Um, there were two instances of Donald Trump using two people's songs without their permission during his rallies. He used Isaac Hayes' song. I can't remember exactly what song it was. It was one of his most famous songs. I can't actually remember. Forgive me for my lack of understanding of what that was. But his family is suing for $3 million for playing his song without their permission. He also played Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On at another rally of his. And Celine actually released a statement saying that she does not endorse Trump or any other candidate for that matter. And he did not have permission to use her song. So when you're out there and you feel like you have this God complex, you have to understand that you don't. You're not God. You are a human being. You are man. And so you just can't do anything under the sun that comes to your mind to do because you want to do it, because you think it's going to make you look cool, because you think it's going to attract more voters. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are big fans of Celine Dion. Of Isaac Hayes, of course. Yes, Celine Dion. And it's crazy to me that someone of Donald Trump's stature does not understand that you have to get permission to use these people's songs. Like, I'm surprised he's not playing Kid Rock at every single one of his rallies. Kid Rock is his biggest celebrity supporter, and Kid Rock has plenty of music for him to be able to play. And so I don't know why he doesn't just play Kid Rock songs. It makes perfect sense to me, but anyways, that's that on that. So Donald Trump, do better with making sure you get the licensing or whatever permission you need to be able to play those people's songs at your rallies, because you're gonna keep on getting sued, and you're gonna keep on having to pay all this money that you seemingly do not have. But it is what it is. Ain't nobody checking. Well, New York is probably checking for Donald Trump's pockets because he got to pay that $400 million case, that fraud case that he lost a couple of months ago. Also, more political news. Excuse me. I hear an echo, Jennifer. The vice presidential debate has been set. It will be happening on October 1st. So on October 1st, JD Vance as well as Tim Walz will be going head to head in that debate. And I have a feeling it might be a little reminiscent of Joe Biden and Paul Ryan in their debate back in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. I'm very, very interested in watching that to see how that will go, because Tim Walz has a way with words, and the way that he conveys his ideas and the way that he conveys his conversations. It's not what you would typically expect from a politician, because a lot of time politicians want to sound like they're telling you what you want to hear, whereas Tim Walz seems to be more of a, not necessarily a realist, a little bit of an optimist, but mixed in with a little bit of realism. No pessimistic coming from Tim Walz, but I'll be very interested in watching that to see how it goes. For those who
Can you hear me?
oh yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
There's so much being said in the comments, and I know that you will be done with the show in literally 21 minutes if we didn't have these conversations that were showing up in here.
You're
So I
right.
had to jump in here in an orthodox way so that I can put these comments in here so that you may be aware of what's being said in and on your show. Uh,
Hey,
Erin
Aaron.
came up in here. She said hello nice and early. I know she may be getting a good nap,
Okay,
or sleep for the rest of the night.
that's all
Nothing wrong
right.
with that. We love you yet and still, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining in and saying hello to everyone. Hey, Dustin,
Hey, Dustin. How you
welcome
doing? Thank you for
on
coming.
in. We appreciate you and everybody else for joining on in today. Bianca has come on today.
Hey, Bianca.
It
I
is
like to do it on the side. She does it on the front. I like to do it on the side.
it is Thursday, Bianca. Just a quick reminder. She did say happy Tuesday, but I know she meant happy Thursday.
Oh,
Uh,
well, they both start with the same letter, so it's easily
yeah,
mixed up.
I mean, it counts, right? Whatever. But anywho, she says, welcome to JoJo Speaks. Hit that like and subscribe button as you enter the room. Now, kick off your shoes and get comfortable. We're about to have a good time as per usual. Hello, Q and DJ. God bless.
Hi, Q and DJ. Thank you for coming.
Yes. Hello, Miss Kim.
Miss Kim, yes. The queen has arrived.
Miss Kim says, "Hey y'all, happy is pre-Friday to one and all. You got that right. Ooh,
Okay.
child, I'm ready for Friday." Um,
Pre-Friday.
Robin
Robin.
Robin says HR is back, but on a limited schedule. I am taking notes. Thank you for your diligent work in the HR department for HR, for JoJo Speaks. We really
We
appreciate that.
we appreciate your dedication, Robin. We appreciate your dedication, Miss Thang.
Miss Kim said, "Hey J and J, hello." All right, everybody's starting to say hello. Robin says Michael is over his limit of PTO.
He is.
He is on a cruise for he's gonna be gone this weekend, next week, right?
This weekend, next week, yes.
We'll make sure to have that tough conversation as soon as he comes back, Robin. Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Yes.
Uh, let's see. Robin says, "Hi, Genesita. Might be time to practice your sign language skills."
Hey.
Because hey, things be happening, y'all, and
I love watching people do sign language. Like when we were growing up, I always used to stare at the person doing sign during praise and worship and during the sermon because I just love to see them
it's
doing that.
awesome.
It is.
Let's see. Miss Kim says, "I forgot about Blueface and Krishan, and I hope to never have to be concerned about anything or whatever they're doing. I'm not here for it, and God bless them."
Yeah.
Um,
Blueface doesn't have the best reputation.
no, and you said he needs to leave that life. To be honest, some of the reason why he still has money is because he's still a part of that life.
Yeah, because I cannot name one Blueface song. I know he did a song with Cardi B. I know that, but I don't even know what the
Mhm.
song is called. So,
And he was making money off of Krishan, like
oh,
basically created bank accounts and all that stuff. And the money that she was getting for baddies and all that stuff is going to him.
wow. Basically, like treating her like a pimp,
No, treat her like a whore.
treating her as if he was a pimp and she was his. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something really quickly.
Okay.
Hopefully it work. I'm gonna stop this cam, but keep my wait, hold on. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Anywho, oh, I'll do it here. I could do that here. Hold on, let me try this. Can you hear
Try.
me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. We'll work it like this for a little bit.
Let's do it.
Um, so Q and DJ says happy Thursday. Happy Thursday unto you, Q
Happy
and
Thursday to
DJ.
you.
Miss Kim says accountability after the fact.
Right. Yeah. But you know what? I appreciate accountability at any time, much more than accountability at no time. So I'll at least give him that. At least he was able to give accountability. And a lot of times they do that because they want a little bit of grace on their sentence, a little bit of leniency on their sentence. So I can understand, why he might have done it, not exactly knowing the reason why, but I understand.
Yes.
But that is important to point out after the fact.
Bianca says, "Come on, locked up.
Locked up,
They
they
won't let
won't
me
let him
out
out.
now." Yeah. Anyway,
I will never understand how Akon got so big. Like I was never interested in any of his music at
and I mean
all.
a solid question. That's a solid question.
At all. I don't
Um,
understand it. He got tigers and lions and bears and shit. Like I don't get it, but let's move on.
whatever. Robert says, "Yes, Jen, yes." That's when I was doing the locked up stuff. in silence. Robin also says he acquired it just like all of his money. He ain't create ish. Talking about Blueface. No,
Mm.
no, 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 no. That was Elon.
Oh
Elon,
yeah,
like, stuff that he acquired. Um,
from his
and
father, I
then
think it was.
it started from his father, and
Hmm.
then he, Anywho, and Robin says that wasn't a cyber attack; it was user error, and I totally agree.
Mm.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No, I don't know who would care that much to slow down a conversation. If anything, people on the other side want him to talk more so that he can sound more stupid. Okay.
Exactly.
Uh, Robin says Trump can't focus on policy. He is stuck in the schoolyard being a bully.
That's it, Robin, right there. That is it right there, Robin.
Miss Kim says you can't tell someone like Trump what to do exactly. He's going to do him 24/7, even if it's to his detriment.
And that applies to everyone who seems to have a God complex. You can't tell them nothing. Nothing. What they say goes, and that's it.
Yeah. Let's see. Robin says, "Hold on, I'm coming" by Isaac Hayes. That's the song. Hold. Is
Yes.
that the one?
Thank
Hold
you
on.
so
Yeah.
much, Robin.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Is that the one?
I'm coming.
I hope we're singing the right one.
Hold on.
Bianca said,
I'm
"Hold on,
coming.
I'm coming." Uh, uh, Robin says, "Celine Dion." Okay,
Deal.
okay, because they're fancy in French. Um,
Okay.
Robin says, "If Jennifer starts holding up notes, don't worry." I'm sorry, I couldn't take it anymore. No
That would have
worries.
been funny though. If I would see you writing it down and then holding it up, like I would be laughing hysterically through this entire video. For
You
real.
better
That
be
would be
happy I don't
hilarious.
own. You better be happy I don't own a dry erase board because I would have been.
Yes, that would be excellent.
To be honest, I think that might be something I get anyway, just cause.
Just cause, okay, for a
Just
little
'cause.
comic relief.
Why not? Bianca says, remember to hit that like button. Thank you so much, Bianca, for saying that. Tim Waltz. Um, Miss Kim says Tim Waltz is going to wear JD Vance out. And
Okay.
low, wear him low, and I believe it. And I'm excited to see some of that because he really is a father.
Yes, very much so.
And
Very
he
much
has no
so.
problem with gathering the people whenever
Okay.
need be.
And JD
And
Vance seems to just be a talker, much like Trump is. But they don't have much to say. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk in
yeah,
circles, talk about random things, talk about things that don't matter, but they talk a lot about that kind of stuff. And it's like nobody wants to hear any of that. And so I'm excited to see how he will do on this national stage because he's very young. Well, I won't say he's very young. It seems like he's in his 30s. But compared to Tim Walz, I don't know how he's going to
well,
hold
the
up.
only problem with JD Vance kind of talking is just the simple fact that there's so many things that speak against him. He's apparently talked and said and done too much that goes
Mhm.
against everything he says he stands for. So,
Right, because he was talking ish about Trump years ago, but and for him to say those things that he said about Trump, and for Trump to still choose him, knowing that that stuff was going to come out, like that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
yeah, hey, anyway, Bianca said, Lord, it was a long day, y'all. I know, sis. It's all right, sis. It's all right. We knew
It's all
what you
right,
mean.
but what happened? You made it, girl. You
You
made
made
it to
you
the
made
other
it.
side. You
You
made it.
made
You made it,
it.
girl. That's what I was telling Lenore earlier today. We were talking, my best friend Lenore. We were talking earlier today. The father of her child passed away last month,
Yeah.
and so she was getting some things from his house in Atlanta and bringing them over to Columbia, and she's just going through a lot. And so I just said, "Girl, you made it. You're still here. You're still breathing. You got your
One step
family,
at a
your
time.
community. Look at what you do have, and try to focus on that." And thankfully, Gabrielle, her daughter, is doing well. She is processing. She really doesn't want to talk about it right now, but she's not suffering. She's not in great mourning, but she is dealing with it. So
At
shout out
least
to
not
Lenore
out
and Gabby.
loud.
Yes.
Yeah. with everything, especially grief, it is time that's needed. So
Yes.
I'm so happy,
And
and
I
I
can't
hope,
believe she is 16 years old.
child, you're right
She's
there from the beginning.
sick from the beginning. I still remember buying her stroller at my Target job. Okay, still remember it was the stroller and a car seat in two in
Mhm.
one. I still remember buying her that thing. And as soon as I got it for her, oh, I already got a stroller. What? Anyways, go ahead.
Oh, Robin says it's okay, Bianca. Both start with the T and end with day. That's how
Yes.
you uplift people. Okay, just give them the facts. That's all they need.
Hmm.
Bianca says, "Thank you, Robin. I left work today because I simply just could not. Thank you for taking care of yourself in that way, Bianca. These last few weeks have been rough. If I can be transparent, but I've made it. Yes, you have.
Yes, you
And
have.
let me tell you something. I try my best not to blame everything on Mercury retrograde, but Mercury retrograde is retrograding.
Uh-oh.
We all have our things that we're coming up against in this space and time.
Hmm.
I'll be very happy when this month is over with. Anyway,
We got to get to your birthday first, girl.
well, I am going to enjoy my birthday. I have the whole week off next week.
Oh, wonderful.
Very excited about that. But one thing I do know is that the tough stuff is going to continue on all the way into September, but it's going to be all right. We're going
Yeah.
to make it as long as we continue to keep our eyes open, continue to be vigilant in making sure that our happiness and our peace is on us and that we're covered by the blood of Jesus Christ, not let anything get into us, and we're going to be all right.
We gonna be all right. Yes.
Robin says Elon got his money from the government. Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
didn't either. Bianca says, really? I like Akon music. He's like Trey Songz to me. Can't sing, but make good music.
Bianca, please do not put Akon and Trey Songz in the same category. Trey Songz can actually sing. I know you feel like he can't really sing, but he's singing a whole lot better than somebody's Akon, okay? I don't even know if Akon has range because I never saw him as a singer, but he does sing his songs. So and he's like a better sounding Keith Sweat in my opinion. But that's just
Akon?
yes. Because he has
Um,
that whine in his voice a little bit.
I think the thing that helped him was his catalog, the actual music itself.
Because it was
Not
pop music. It wasn't hip hop. It wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily R&B. It was pop, straight up,
Okay.
which is smart.
Let me
That's where the
read these
money at.
last three things, and I gotta run to get this cord so I can charge this phone for it. What die?
Okay.
Um, Dustin says, please remember to like and share the video. Thank you so much, Dustin.
Thank you for that, Dustin.
And Robin says, I will definitely be tuning in to the debates. What watch Madam VP prosecute Trump and
Okay.
Walt send JD under the couch cushions.
Okay. Straight up
Oh
under there.
man. Uh, Bianca says it is, sis. I'm over it because I'm trying not to tear my ugly head. Anywho, and I mean with I mean that with whole everything, emotions, they're taking her over. I knew that comment was coming, make me was going to make me laugh. I love y'all. Not a better sounding Keith Sweat.
That's the best way I can describe it. I just don't want to hear it, honey. Don't want to hear it.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right. So the next story concerning Trump is I don't know if you guys know this, but Kamala Harris, a drawing of Kamala Harris, is on the cover of Time magazine. And Donald Trump had the nerve to say that this drawing resembles Melania Trump. He literally said the drawing resembles Melania Trump. That's obviously wishful thinking on his part. Child, ain't nobody paying attention to that whatsoever. Ain't nobody thinking that way. Like, how could Kamala possibly look anything like? I mean, if you look at the picture, and I wish that I had the picture up here right now for you all to see it to be able to compare. But just Google Kamala Harris Time Magazine, maybe 2024. Put that in the search bar as well, and you should be able to find it. But he said that for some reason that it resembled Melania Trump. I don't agree with that, but whatever. Donald Trump just says whatever comes to his mind, so it is what it is. So Starbucks has replaced their CEO with the CEO of Chipotle. I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, but Chipotle had a health outbreak with some of their meats. I can't remember exactly what the substance was that was contained